Welcome back to He's House, where we do a little bit of everything all the time, and it usually turns out right. Today, this morning early, I went and visited my friends at Honey Springs Bees and got another nut from them. This one's a little bit different. I bought some new equipment last year and gave that to them to raise the nuc in. That way, when I brought it over here, I didn't have to transfer it. It's just all set and ready to go. So we're gonna see how that does. Let me get it unstrapped. Guard bee from the other hive's already looking at me. All right, so let's see here. We had it strapped together, bringing it over, and now we have it sitting here. We got the screen guard on it to keep the bees in, so I'm gonna pull that off real quick. So we're not gonna go into this hive today. It is a bit chilly outside and windy, and I'm gonna leave this girl alone. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put the feeder on top so she can start getting some food and they can start making some comb. I'm also gonna put these sticks right in front of their entrance once I pull the screen off. So bees kind of like mind map, sort of like a 3-mile radius around their hive. So that's how they always get back to the same spot. And right now they have no idea where they are. So if they come out and do their normal flight, they'll be like, wait, how do I get back to my hive? And then they won't be able to make it back. So by putting this in front of their entrance, it's gonna cause them to think when they come outside, and they'll be like, oh wait, let me see where I'm at. And they'll do reorientation flights, and that will imprint them on this hive, and they'll always come right back here. No chicken. Yeah, dude. Whose? I'll check with her. So this is top hive feeder. It's a float one. I actually like this the best. I put my floats in upside down. I find it doesn't give any gap between the sugar water. And so it doesn't trap as many bees. But I like this. This gap here is a little bit too big, and so sometimes they can build up comb in here. But I just keep that cleaned out, and I find that with this, I lose the least amount of bees, and they consume just tons of food. I do have to pull the top off, so I will bring you over real quick, just so you can see what that looks like on the inside. Look at that. That is a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 mostly drawn out frames in there. That is so awesome. I'm not liking that too much, but it's for their own good. And I don't have a ton of simple syrup, but I ran out of sugar, so I made as much as I can. And then I'm going to scribble just a tiny little bit down. I don't want to get too much because I don't want to get them wet. But I want some sugar to go down this. There it goes. I want just a little bit of sugar to go down the wall. And so with this hive, I mean this type of feeder, when you open it up, all the bees can get out of the top. That's just the way it is. I have another one that you can open up and they don't get out. I don't like that one as much. I prefer this one. So it's what I'm going to use right now because I want these girls to eat up. And this hive currently does not have a top entrance like this one does. Once these get accustomed to this environment, probably next week sometime, I will swap out that inner cover that I just put on top of the feeder, and I'll put it below the feeder, and then I'll put an entrance on it so they can come out the top or the bottom. And if these girls do as good as they look, they'll probably have those other frames drawn out really quick down there, and then I'm going to add another box to here, and then just keep feeding them. I probably won't take any honey from these girls this year. My main goal is to get them a lot of food, so when they go into the wintertime, they have a lot of brood, they're clean of mites, and they have enough food to get them through the wintertime. So, thanks for stopping into He's house, where the food is always fresh, the back deck is always open, and now they have family because I just brought some cousins to hang out. I'll see y'all around. Bye.